Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome back to United USA 2020 and Divided USA. Um, Special shout out to everybody who has been a loyal follower of the channel and the content that I've been sharing over the last 5 years. Um, it's crazy to see, what's happened in the last 5 years now quickly. Time has passed since the cerveza sickness, which highly motivated me to start speaking out about a lot of controversial stuff and a lot of cover-ups that I felt like were happening that I just couldn't stay silent about anymore, and I had to pick up my camera and start making videos. Done a lot of research through the years, thousands of hours of reading, reviewing, video editing, all of the above. It's been a lot. For me personally, where things are for me now, I feel like the main reason why I haven't been posting videos as often is mainly because it's been an uphill battle trying to share things that the powers that be don't want shared, and I've told the social media heads to not share certain information and don't allow this to be shared or that to be shared. Even Mark Zuckerberg recently on Joe Rogan actually was talking about the fact that the Biden administration was telling him during the cerveza sickness to not post or to block videos that people posted about the side effects of the jab. So Mark Zuckerberg came right out and admitted that, right? But for any of us that were paying attention and were involved in really being proactive and sharing videos, whether individuals were making their own content or whether individuals were sharing other people's content or all of the above, the rest of us that were scrambling to get videos out as fast as possible. For me, I must have been posting at one time an average of 5 videos a day. I remember there was one day when I posted 14 videos in one day. True story. I think that might be a record. Not that I was looking to break any records, but there was so much happening in that few days in that timeline, 2020, 2021, where I was like, I need to get this out now before I forget it. Like, I need to get it out while it's fresh on my mind and while it's relevant in this timeline where all these things were happening. So I appreciate everyone that has stuck around. It's like I said, it's crazy to think, in the first, literally, I mean, I posted over 1,000 videos in the first year, and it's like my subscriber count got up to like 600, 700, and then it just like stopped. And you see where it is today, which is crazy because I've got over 1,500 videos, heading to 2,000 videos, and not even 1,000 subscribers. But to my credit, I will say that I didn't really promote the channel on other platforms. I didn't want to post it or share it on my other personal social media outlets. I haven't even been on FB in forever. I've never had an Instagram account. I haven't been on Twitter in over a decade. I just really wanted to build it here on the YT, on the YouTube. So there's a lot going on, a lot that I want to talk about. There's quite a few things that have been going on, especially, and here we are now into 2025, and now here it is March 20th. So yeah, the last 3 months there's a lot I've been staying quiet about because sometimes I need to take a break from social media because after a while it does get a little bit draining. It gets a little bit it's a little bit too much sometimes. It doesn't mean that I'm not on YouTube and still watching videos and content and still, doing my thing, and listening to music and entertainment, entertaining videos and funny videos and whatever. But the truth of the matter is that, it's sometimes you gotta, kind of balance it in moderation. So yeah, I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. Yeah, I will be posting some videos here still from time to time. Uh, like I said, I got plenty of videos in my archive. Feel free to go back and check them out. As you can see, there's one issue in particular I'm very passionate about, and that is the government's solar radiation management program. Geoengineering has been going on for decades. They put it in overdrive going back in the early 90s, part of a United Nations treaty that was passed in June of 1992. Called Agenda 2030, Climate Change Initiatives for the Future, Sustainable Development Goals. The government has a name for it. We call it chemtrails, but the government calls it stratospheric aerosol injection, which is the science of inducing artificial cloud cover with barium, aluminum oxide, and other proprietary chemicals. I live here in Phoenix, Arizona. I've been quite passionate about this issue, and I have shared many hundreds of videos just on this one topic. So I've showed time lapses throughout the day. I've shown days where the dew point, humidity, temperature was exactly the same one day, and then the next day everything exactly the same, but one day the whole sky is covered and lined up and layered like a cake, and then the next day the sky is completely clear. So showing those patterns of showing like, look, let me show you proof. And you can see that the YT, out of all the videos, different videos that they have censored for different reasons through the years, the videos on the stratospheric aerosol injection, those geoengineering videos, not one of those has ever been censored. Not one, ever, on any of my platforms. And the reason why is because they know it's not a conspiracy theory. It is documented. It is a fact. They just, they just try to keep that one hush hush. It's not that it's, quote, secret. It's just that they don't go out of their way to talk about it. They don't want to expose it. They don't want to draw a light on that issue. So yeah, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said, stay posted, as I will be talking about some things here that have been on my mind, and I'm sure issues that a lot of us have more questions than we're finding answers for. And we'll try to put the pieces of the puzzle together, and we'll try to make sense of it. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one. Happy 5-year anniversary, Divided USA. Check y'all later.